What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, Brock, we saw Week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to Week 1 across the different seasons, and whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling, right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's Week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Toronto. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Burrow's pass, thrown away,
and this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP or maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw complete to Warren.
Fields.
Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
He's out of
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Fields out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt, and it'll be Bengals football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession.
Here we go, tonight.
They bring a tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Man in motion here. Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling, but not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action, it's Fields. Caught by Fryermuth. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has it down close. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. What's the differentiator? Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And they send a man in motion. Dive in for the goal line, and it's knocked free! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. This is ahead for about 5. Marcus Epps making the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's going to be caught by all. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Down, Cincinnati.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. He'll have him gain about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete.
Burrow's pass.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7 and a Bengal 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Moss gets it from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On target to his man Higgins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Burrow setting up the play action. Complete out to the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he'd looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes their offense out again. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
A pistol snap, Fields. Caught by Washington, left side. And they had that one contained right at the line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. One of the tight ends motioning right. Fields on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. It's Harris on the option. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Harris once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Running out of the gun with Moss. And he gets him 1 as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Moss hauls it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Burrow setting to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Bengals.
Play action now, Burrow. Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15.
A gain of 12.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Blues, nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
He's back to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where you see the final score there. Kyler Murray, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Juju Smith-Schuster, a touchdown reception. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Calvin Austin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Right.
Fields on 1st down. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they take this in for the score. The Blues cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. They've got 1st down from the 31. Moss with the run to start this 3rd quarter. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Moss now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd down.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Blues are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Oh, hurry up.
Sending the
hurry up.
tight end in motion left.
Tonight.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. The drive starts with a run by Moss.
Zach Moss, the ball carrier.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Completes this one to Chase. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Blues ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This is Harris on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. First down, Burrow to throw. This one taken in by Chase. Man, this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running on 2nd with Moss. He finds space for a few yards that time. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's get set. 11, 12.
Burrow setting up the play action. That pass complete to Moss.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Zach.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Their own 18-yard
Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 24. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
For a Toronto first down. 1st and 10.
Pickens motioning left. Off play action, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Warren here from the gun. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
The tackle by Chris Jenkins. Taken down back at the 42.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Fields sacked.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
the Bengals take over.
So no return on that punt.
At their own.
And it'll be Bengals football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he's brought down for a loss.
Lost the ball carrier.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's got it at the 24. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Their offense running back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
It's an option left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
11 yards.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Fields out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Moss with another carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
What is that?
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Moss. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Blues are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing off the play fake here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Justin Fields scrambles from the pocket.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, it's Moss. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Third down, here's Moss. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Moss on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down now, 7 to go. A handoff right for Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. To throw. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It is caught left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Toronto.